This is Indy Nation News, covering the stuff that matters, usually. Sports, vending machines, the arts, and other stuff too. From Indy Nation World News Headquarters, right across the hall from the woodshop, Indy Nation News starts now.
Good morning, Indy Nation. I'm Taylor Trigiani, and this is Indy Nation News. Here's what you need to know as you start your day. Come join the Independence Vocal Program's kickoff concert Ignite, showcasing the numerous talented singers right here at Indy. Special guest Ryan Sill from The Voice will be featured, so consider coming to this fantastic event on June 5th at 7 p.m. in the auditorium. The library is hosting a summer reading/learning choice board challenge. Visit the library's Schoology page or stop by the library to pick up your choice board. Each activity completed earns you a raffle ticket for prizes from Crumble Cookie, California Tortilla, Starbucks, Amazon, and more. On Tuesday, June 4th at 8:45 a.m., Fellowship of Christian Athletes at Indy will meet in 1908B. You do not need to be an athlete to attend. This is the last meeting of the 2023-2024 school year. Now, we have big news coming out. Act 1 of Indy Soccer Behind the Scenes has finally been completed. Here's the first look at this monumental moment.
Soccer is a game of passion, of teamwork and camaraderie. Players put their lives on the line for honor and glory. The Indy boys soccer team is a great representation of this, as they focus on having great team chemistry rather than great individual play. In this highly anticipated documentary, we will follow the Indy boys soccer team throughout the regular season, giving you an inside look at how they prepare for games and execute their game plans. You'll also get to learn more about the players, knowing them for more than just their play on the field. Now, let's meet the team. First, the veterans. The man that makes the big saves, number 0, Chase Fulton. The Shenandoah commit, number 1, Talon Yosadis. The set-piece merchant, number 3, Owen Ostrom. The big man on defense, number 4, Jordan Dimatulak. The leader in the midfield, number 6, Misha Paul. The hot-headed man on defense, number 7, Jonah Park. A staple man in the midfield, number 8, Keenan Ursoy. The bouncing ball specialist, number 9, Zach Pritchard. The goal-scoring machine, number 10, Miles Mercer. The player with the most goals per minute, number 11, Ani Balaji. The Geneva commit, number 12, Avery Moats. The young star, number 15, Kyle Fleming. The midfielder, Mateo Chacon. The man with outrageous comments, number 26, David Garcia. And the tall, lanky goalie, number 30, Charlie Barnes. Now for the newcomers. The brother of one of last year's stars, number 5, Alex Zoder. The lanky center back, Shaurya Mahankumar. The mysterious man on the bench, number 14, Pranav Divichenchu. One of last year's JV legends, number 16, Philip Soriano. The man who breaks promises, number 17, Jack Moody. The lanky midfielder, number 19, Rayan Sabir. The brothers from another mother, number 21, Yaya Heikel. And number 22, Ayman Maghzoub. And the greatest Yasudis to grace the Indy boys soccer program, number 25, Ben Yasudis. The first match is always important, no matter the sport you play. It's a way of gauging your team's skill, progress, and future goals. A decisive win means the team has high hopes and quite possibly a championship game on the horizon. An opening loss, however, could kill any momentum and hope a team has for the upcoming season. On top of affecting players, a win can help bring in more fans and supporters. Having a fan presence to cheer on teammates while also heckling opponents can have a drastic impact on the game. After all, a good high school team is nothing without a student section. Needless to say, Indy's first match against Tuscarora High School is a crucial must-win for the boys if they want to progress far into the season. Tuscarora, being a division lower than Independence, gives the boys an advantage, but it's up to the boys' training and development to get them this victory. Fortunately, the boys were able to pull out a hard-fought 2-0 victory over Tuscarora. The goals were scored by defender Owen Ostrom and newcomer Alex Zoder. It's also worth mentioning the shutout was led by the boys' back line and goalkeeper Chase Fulton. With the win under their belt, the boys' soccer team is certainly feeling good. While this preseason game holds very little value in terms of standings, the team will certainly carry this momentum forward into their practices and future games. Although a win is a win, the team is certainly not satisfied with their performance just yet. At times, the game was sloppy and out of control. While this can mainly be attributed to lack of chemistry with one another, it is a point of improvement going forward into the season. With powerhouse teams like Riverside in our division, the boys have a long road ahead of them to prepare for the rest of the season, and hopefully the playoffs. The next week, the boys are slated to host Dominion High School and Woodgrove High School. The boys worked hard in practice to improve their skills in preparation for the next stretch of preseason games. Maybe even more importantly, the team needs to focus on building chemistry. Being talented is only half the journey. If the team does not know how to work together, all that individual talent is wasted. If the team does not correctly mesh with one another, trouble may be on the horizon for the boys' soccer team. The boys managed to bring home a decisive 5-1 victory over Dominion High School, with goals coming from all over the field. Most notably, David Garcia, after being silent in the game against Tuscarora, scored 3 goals, otherwise known as a hat trick, in a monumental performance, making the boys 2-0 over the season thus far. Here's David Garcia with more.
I mean, most of the goals are pretty lucky. Came from team contributions going inside of the 6. You know, it wasn't really an individual effort. I think we won this game today with everyone, including, you know, Alex, Misha, Miles in the midfield, Chigs and me up top. Overall, it was a really good team effort.
I mean, that was just really important to get our momentum back.
I had a horrible, blasphemous, sickening, tragic injury in practice to my foot, but I still came out to the game to support everybody. And next Wednesday, I'm going to be back stronger than ever.
Tomorrow, or on Wednesday, obviously, we're going to dress warmly. A lot of us weren't prepared for that. A lot of us didn't bring our coats. But, we'll definitely prepare mentally. We'll stay hydrated and recover on Tuesday.
Against Dominion was exactly what the boys wanted to see. The team's chemistry has improved, and Dominion was outmatched in all aspects of the game. The boys have shown large amounts of growth since their win against Tuscarora, and expectations are high moving forward. Though the boys must be careful not to get too far ahead of themselves. After all, a huge pitfall many teams face during their season is getting carried away and looking too far forward in the season. In high school soccer, nothing is a given. While it's only the preseason, any loss could potentially be catastrophic to the team's aspirations this season. The boys play Woodgrove High School next, longtime opponents who were relegated to Division 4 this year. While they may not be as dangerous as they once were, any slip-up at this point could spell disaster for the team. In a hard-fought loss against Woodgrove, the boys concede their first loss of the year. Defeated, dejected, and beside themselves, the team returned home. This was certainly not where they thought their first loss of the year would occur. Woodgrove managed to exploit many of the team's weaknesses, breaking through their defense and stalling their offense. Despite their best efforts, the defeat was definitely a shock to the players, coaches, and supporters. On the bright side, Woodgrove is only a preseason game and holds no importance in district play, which is the ultimate decider in who goes to the playoffs. The team needs to find their way back into the win column and get their season back on track. There's only one way to do that: more training.
That's all the time we have for this edition of Indy Nation News. Have a great day, and we will see you right back here tomorrow.